Okay, so hopefully you guys are able to hear me. I do not know if you are or if you aren't able to. This is going to be, as you can see, my Western Revolvers ASMR called 45 and 38. So let's see how much that this does work for sound. Talk a little bit about this. So this is the case right here. This is one out of two of my Western revolvers that I have that was handed down to me during the passing of my father, which was a year ago or last year. And these are two of my favorites right here. So, again, I really want you guys to be able to hear this. So, what I think I'm going to do, I kind of have a general idea, and I hope this works. So, we're going to open this up. Boom. Now, these are my twin Western revolvers. They're not identical twins, but they are twins nonetheless. So, I want to start off with the 38 caliber right here. The 38. Ooh, the 38 Western revolver. So I'm gonna bring it up right here. I really like the handle, as you can see. I'm not sure what type of wood that is, but I know it is real, very well taken care of. I do not shoot these. These ones right here are just too nice for me to want to shoot. Um, I would like to find your basic uh, revolvers that are not as fancy that I wouldn't mind owning to shoot. I wish I could change the handle out on this one. I'm not too certain on how you would do that because I would like to put a pearl grip inside of there. But this one is a 38. It is not loaded at this moment. So let you guys take a look at it. So you have your projector rod right there. You have your cylinder, uh, which holds the bullets. You have your hammer, and you got your trigger. This is a single action revolver, and I can tell you with my personal experience when it comes to this type of shooting, a single action revolver was the first gun I ever learned how to shoot. That my father taught me back when I was really young. And over the time, as I got older, I developed a skill when it comes to shooting anything single action to where I make it seem like I was shooting a automatic. Um, the closest thing to an automatic revolver is going to be the ones that are double action. So the difference in between the two, since this is a single action, you always got to cock that hammer right back, always, to shoot. Your double action is where you just keep pulling that trigger and the hammer keeps going back on its own. That's the closest thing to an automatic, and you always got the 4 clicks right there. And you would load your cartridges, your bullets, into this, and I got 5 different ones. Now, this is a 6 shooter, but because it doesn't have a safety on it, you only load 5. That is because during the time of the Western and your early 1900s, they didn't have safeties back then. No, they didn't have safeties. So you never loaded 6 because you always wanted an empty chamber for that hammer to rest in. That's why it doesn't go off when you accidentally hit it. Uh, Safeties on guns didn't come into play till 1911. And then over the time, when they started making automatics, and as automatics started to evolve, they took away the safety because quote unquote automatic. So how you would load this, right? And I'm gonna show you guys the bullets for this. These are 38s, different kinds. So there are different type of 38s that a revolver, a 38 revolver, can shoot and that it can take. So we got a gray hollow tip. We got another gray hollow tip. That's a bit bigger though, or like hole wise. You got a pink solid tip. You got a copper solid tip, and you got a gray solid tip. So what you would do, you would half cock it, right? So if we want to skip one, right? If I can get this with the other hand. Okay, so melt that in. Boom. Put another one. Boom. Put another one. Put another one. And another one. And that. You load it and then you close it like that. So there you go. So you take it by, as you can imagine, half cocking it, and you're going to press this right here. It's going to be that projector rod. Get these out the way. I know there's one more. There it is. And as you can see, nothing in there. Listen to that sound. So there is that. Let me go ahead and put that one back. Put these right here. So the next one is going to be the one with the pearl grip with the gold designing on the cylinder. So this is a 45. Now 45 is a little bit more heavier. It takes a little bit more of a bigger round. This does weigh a little bit more than a 38 right there. So I'm going to show you guys. Got the pearl grip right there. Love this one you got with the golden engraving on it. There's the barrel. This is a single action, and this gun kind of reminds me a little bit of Dutch van der Linde's gun from Red Dead 2. It's not the same type of revolver, but it definitely reminds me of it. So it's the same type of principle when it comes to the 38. It's a single action. Oh, you hear that sound? It's a lovely sound. Listen to that. I like that. So how you would load this, you don't have to half cock it. So once you open up the back to load it, it just turns on its own. So what do? We skip one, load one in. Right? Because we always do what? We load 5, not 6. Now, you could load 6 if you were just shooting for practice. Then you could load 6. But other than that, if you were to use it back then, right, as a everyday carry gun, then you would only load 5, never 6. So it's the same type of principle. You just, that projector rod, takes a while to get used to. Make sure that's all of them, and that is. So my second set of these are my 22 Rough Rider revolvers that are triplets. But these right here are definitely my favorite. So I'm going to show you guys the bullets for this one, for the 45. Right? You got a black solid tip that's like a little bit flat right there. Right? You got a gray ring hollow tip. You have another hollow tip, except this one splits when you shoot it, so it flies at you. You got a pointer solid tip, and you got like a round ball solid tip one right there. So again, just a few, definitely one of my favorite ones right here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video.